Hey Aries. So these are just your messages for the rest of October and the 23rd through the 31st. And I'm just going to cleanse your cards really quick, Aries, and then we're going to get you some messages. The circle is complete. Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Shuffled for Aries. A shadow. Oh. Hey, listen, that's why I've got two candles burning here today. The black candles for your shadow, which we integrate it, we acknowledge it. The white candles for our light, the yin and the yang. It takes both to, it's about accepting your shadows for who you are, accepting yourself for who you are. All right, Aries, what's going on? We're going to honor our shadow, honor our light today, honor our vessels. We have protection. Wow. Pisces just got protection, but in a different position. Past life and lucky. Oh, guides. Wow. Okay. You have a guide stepping forward, could be an ancestor from a past life. Okay. Now we have, this does require a mentality of reincarnation. If you don't believe in reincarnation, then I just want you to look at it as if maybe your childhood or in the past, like the person you used to be. We're always changing, we're always shifting, we're always maturing, we're always growing. I feel like you've been always very protected. Your guides have been watching over you for many, many moons. I'm seeing Egyptian artwork in my mind. Anubis is coming to mind. I'm seeing a scarab. Ancient Egypt. Something about that. Also hearing aliens. You have lucky in your current, in your future. Future. Past is protection. Guides is the underlining issue. Your guides have been protecting you in a past life so that you could have good luck in this life. Okay? At this time. Again, plug it in however your belief system resonates with that kind of concept. Okay? We have guides with the Hermit and the Chariot guiding you and driving this chariot in the heavenlies to get you into a very lucky place. Wow, there could have been so many more things that happened to you, Aries, with that Ten of Swords that you were protected from that you had no idea about. So, just so you know, the energy is very strong, but I feel over here of divine protection. Your spirit guides really are watching over you. Love it. Plans to prosper you and give you an expected end. If you need to look up where your north node and your south node is, it's found in your natal chart, and that is destination points of the moon. And that will tell you where your south node is your past life. That'll tell you what you were dealing with then. Your north node is what your destiny and your purpose is here. So if you need to book a natal chart reading with me, I'll be happy to help. My rates are in the description box below. Three of Pentacles. You have a team of guides, at least three, working on your behalf. Some of you guys have been protected from car wrecks. I'm hearing that you didn't even, where you could have been, you came out unscathed. Okay, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful energy with the Knight of Wands. I could be reading for a single Aries at this time. You could have fire in your chart or earth in your chart as well. But the heart of the matter is the Nine of Pentacles does have a face value meaning. It's the single woman who is financially stable on her own and makes her own money. And I also have it here with the Knight of Wands, which gives me that youthful, passionate energy of being a go-getter and getting things done, being independent, but also, I don't know. I'm not sure why that Knight of Wands is here yet. They're kind of jumpers. They come in and get you motivated, and then they move on. So if you had anybody in your life, your guides have moved them on from you for a reason. They were just there to remind you of who you are. Being an Aries, one of your gifts and callings is to be confident in your self-esteem and your identity. Um, you have a very strong, bold, fierce, well, you are a fire sign. So, fire, what did I say? You might have fire in your chart. That's ridiculous. Sorry. Um, yeah, I mean, you just know how to get things done and take care of responsibilities. So you have a lot of wisdom here, a lot of passion. Some of you guys are called to become guides, guidance counselors, I'm hearing for some reason, showing people what to do and how to get there. So you have the crossing energies, the Five of Cups. That's either what's helping you or hindering you, and that's some sort of depression or sadness. It almost feels like you move on really quickly, like you have down times, like everybody else has good days and bad days, but it feels like you know how to move on from them pretty quickly. You don't let things hold you back. So you got that going for you. You don't. When you get down, you can't keep it. You can't keep an Aries down. Is what it looks to me. Nope. You have too much support on the other side protecting you. Four of Cups in your foundation. What's not for you is not for you. All of this lower energy feels like people do not match your energy. Like they can't match your beauty if you're a woman, or they can't match your independence. They can't match your fire. They can't match your energy, and it's kind of saddening, but you're being protected. You might be asking yourself, well, why am I still single? Well, it's because there's something better coming in the future with this lucky card, and you just probably don't see it. So, what else is going on here? All right, the Four of Pentacles in your headspace. Four Pentacles is a little bit of a stubborn energy of holding back, holding on to things really tightly. Um, it can be a little greedy and a little bit of a miserly energy too. But you've got two fours here, which has to do with your stability. And so you're being encouraged to withhold the finances or withhold your energy. And that's what you're thinking about. And in your foundation, it's like what's not for you is not for you. There's three cups here and a tree, and the roots are showing the soil is eroding away from the tree. So these people around you, these three cups, they really don't have any roots or stability. And if you allowed them back in at this time, it would probably, it's not going to, I don't see it happening. I see the universe stepping in, your guides. You ever, know those families where the parents are very particular about who their daughter is going to marry or their son's going to marry, and it's kind of like feels like that kind of energy in a way. All right, and the Ten of Swords is in what's going on in the recent past. So, like I said, you have experienced heartbreak, betrayal in the past, and you don't need to repeat that cycle again. Whatever was causing this depression or feeling like you have no friends, because you always end up getting stabbed in the back somehow. And like I said, because people can't really, they don't match your energy. So it's kind of like trying to find your tribe. Incoming energy. I do see some of you are going to continue to juggle this and that, because you really do want friendship, or you really do need a group support. Um, and so some of you guys are still going to juggle whether or not you you want to engage with these people. Oh, well, maybe I should just forgive them, or maybe it's me, or maybe, or maybe they're juggling me with somebody else. There could be somebody else that's there you're being juggled with as well, and that's why you're being protected. Like the guy that has two girlfriends and you don't know about the second one, or the guy that has a mistress, or the female who has a side piece, and you don't know. It just feels like juggling. You're going to be juggling coming into the future. Okay. The situation here, Aries, is that the spirit is saying you are smarter than that. You are wiser than that. You see very clearly what's going on, and who to cut off and who to cut out. With the King of Swords here, it is Libra energy, which is your opposite sign. Aries energy is about me, myself, and I. Number one, me, oh my, oh my. Your opposite sign is Libra, which has to do with partnerships and marriages and contracts and legalities. So the situation here is a partnership that does not match your energy. How are you being seen? Aries, you're being seen of the Eight of Swords. That's not a pretty way to be seen. And the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Cut yourself down from that false narrative right now. You see the truth very clearly. You just don't want to see it. You know the truth. You have all this air energy here of being very highly intellectual. Your passions could be leading you, if you know what I mean, down paths that you don't need to go. Say maybe you're lonely. You'd be surprised what people do for when they're lonely. You're not desperate, Aries. No way. Over fear. High Priestess, your intuition is telling you. You see very clearly. That's Pisces energy. You could have Pisces in your chart, but you know what decision you need to make. You have the knowledge. You have all the knowledge that you need. You're just not being honest with yourself about it. Some of you guys are just playing small. Do you know that? Why are you doing that? To be accepted? The outcome of your reading is you tempering your passions and your emotions, or trying to remain cool, calm, and collected. You are the lone wolf here. You're in the upright. Is kind of like the Wheel of Fortune, or kind of like the World card, but it's exclusive to this deck. It has to do with the way you're managing your anger. If it was in the reverse, it's pretty obvious that you're resisting, you know, taming that beast inside. But here you are, you're just taking the time to remain stable because you do understand the laws of karma, it looks to me, with the reaping and the sowing. It's time for you to focus on your emotional well-being and your stability, your finances. They need to maintain the order and the passion and the truth here. That's not really what you want. You want love and you want stability. You want to become that empress. The Nine of Pentacles is pre-empress. So, again, I take it as it resonates. I feel like I'm talking to a very independent person or a single person who is being protected for the emperor or the empress to come into your life, because you're in that it's like spirit. I just see spirit just whoosh moving people out of your life. Nope, not for you. Not good enough for my Aries. Not good enough for my Aries. So what's this lucky card all about for your future? Page of Cups, that tried to come out earlier. A little passionate offer coming in. You will be getting an offer. And the Queen of Swords. That's twice. You have the King and the Queen of Swords. That's a divine match. Someone that has intelligence. I'm hearing a financial advisor. I'm also hearing a lawyer. Someone like that. Someone that works well in partnerships. That helps bring balance to your life. So that you don't fall into the shadow side of Aries, which is, you know, all about me, all about all about what I want. And they're helping you come into preparing you for an engagement. They're preparing you for a marriage. They're preparing you for a contract. And they want to make sure that you have all the tools that you need to understand how relationships truly work. And so tell me about the Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. The Queen of Swords is saying to you, you know, again, with the swords energy, not wanting to see things. This is how you're being seen. Eight of Swords, like ruminating. Here you're just getting started, like, oh, I don't want to see that, or oh, I'm just at an impasse, or no, not for me, or oh, I'm going to put up my guard. Oh, I don't want to see this. Um, but then that's why you keep getting hurt with the Three of Swords, because you're just turning a blind eye to to the truth, the Ace of Swords. And you did pull the Queen of Wands, which is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very beautiful, stable, creative, fiery, passionate. And a lot of people might be jealous of you. And they do because they don't understand your energy. So major lessons here to be learned about how your guides are protecting you, whoever this reading is for. I wish you all the luck in the world. And there's the past life card there. So there could just be something from childhood that's holding you back as well if it's not a past life. All right, little bit of a difficult message of truth, but for those of you who are feeling stuck and it resonates with you, I hope it helps. Good luck with this. This is just till the end of October. Okay, goodbye.